Chalk pastels are a lot of fun, and if you've been working with markers or pencils in the sequence suggested in Drawing with Children, you're going to really enjoy the versatility and the colors you get with chalk pastels. The trade-off is they're a little messy. I use soft chalk pastels that come in a set. You get a lot of different colors. They're square, as you can see here. They're a little soft, they're going to break, but you can still use them even when they get really small. I use pastel paper, which is a little smoother on one side than the other. I like to work on the little bit rougher side. I'll just go ahead and do a little demonstration. And since most of you have been working with Mark Kessler's videos for the last few weeks, I thought I'd just do one of his drawings. We'll start off. He always has the 2 points. This time I'm going to make a birdhouse. So let's see how I'm going to do this. I'm going to give it a roof. I'm going to give it a back line. We're going to extend this line. He always talks about directions, north, south, east, west. I'm not really good at that, so I'm just going to kind of sketch it out for you. We've got to give our birdhouse a front. We'll give him a hole so the bird has a place to live. Then we're going to go back. Remember how to keep this line together like that. This line will be parallel to that one. And you got the back of your birdhouse. So we'll finish it up. And then I usually just start just as simple as that. The great thing about chalk pastels is that you can blend and layer and use your fingers. I'm just going to make it a nice blue birdhouse. And then you can come back with your finger. If you want to make it a two-tone birdhouse, let's make it a really fancy birdhouse. You can add a layer over the top, and then you can sort of blend that color in too. These are my favorite colors. Alright, let's remember to make it three-dimensional. And now our birdhouse needs a post. So I guess it's going to be a tree stump. So we'll come back, we'll add a tree stump. We'll make it sturdy. And then we'll come back to make it brown. We need a little perch here for the bird. He's going to be able to sit in his little house. You can, if you want to, use a paper towel to blend, or a stump. If you have a paper tortillon, you can use that too. You can make highlights. You can come back. Oh, how about a roof? How about we give it just some cross-hatching, make it look like it has some shingles on top. So there's our birdhouse. And you get the idea of how to blend and to layer your colors. That's a pretty fancy birdhouse. I've been feeling quite Picasso-ish this week because I've been working on the Picasso plans for Harmony Fine Arts. And one of the paintings that we study is a painting called Jacqueline with Flowers, I believe. Jacqueline in the Picasso painting has blue hair. So I've started her off. First I just sketched an outline with the white chalk pastel. And now I'm going to come back, going to fill in her blue hair. And the great thing about Picasso is he used these bold lines to kind of outline everything. It's this great style, which works great with oil pastels, or not oil pastels, well, oil pastels and chalk pastels. But with the chalk pastels, we can come back and we can highlight with the black. Now her features, he comes down with a nose, and then he just kind of gives her a small little mouth here, and her eye is what's awesome. She's like this. She's got a big, big eye. We can come back with the white like he has in his painting. Oop, we made a little mistake. So that's the great thing about chalk pastels. very forgiving blending. We can come in and we can add over the top again, the eye. Let's give her a neck. Let's see, and an ear. He did her whole skin in white. Totally unrealistic. The other great part of her painting is that he used this cubist, geometric style for her clothes. So we can come back and quickly add that in. She's got yellow flowers, which we can put over the top. Well, I'm doing pretty good not breaking them today. So oil pastels, I keep saying oil pastels, chalk pastels are a little messy. As you can see, I've got them all over my hand. You got to learn to work without putting your hand down on the page because they will smear. But if they smear, there's no mistakes. You just go back in and you go back and you fix it the way that you want it. Let's work on her hair a little more. She's got great hair. She even had some little wisp hanging out the back. She's a little more on this. I'm looking at a print on the computer, so that's basically the idea of using a chalk pastel, making an outline, filling it in with vibrant color, doing layering, blending with your fingers, blending with a paper towel, and filling it in with lots of color. For an artist, you can pick a print of theirs and just have fun trying to get the idea of what it feels like to use their style. In the next video, I'll show you a couple more techniques.